Hi everyone! Now in this video I'm going to be showing you my stupid mistake regarding dosing pump. Now as you know, I moved my sump from underneath the aquarium all the way down to the floor below, and while I was doing this I accidentally cut the power cable powering all four dosing pumps. And obviously I repaired that, but unfortunately I made this silly mistake where I swapped two cables, and because of that the pumps were constantly running and they were not responsive to anything. Okay, we got our new power supply, no cuts, and when we measure the voltage on it, we're gonna get 12.2 volts plus 12.2. Okay, now when we get our repaired lead, so that was accidentally cut, so I have to redo that, and obviously it's so straightforward to just join two cables together that it didn't really cross my mind that I might do that the other way around. So if we measure the voltage now, it'll give us minus 12.3, and that was probably the reason why the pumps kept spinning. So let's have a look now. This is the package prepared for Reef Factory to be sent to them so they can have a look. But after my great discovery, I dare to say that there is nothing wrong with these pumps. So come on. Okay, all I need to do is to plug one into the normal power supply. If it's not going to be spinning, then, well, at the moment there might be some liquid in there, but if I plug them here, they're constantly spinning. So if I take that and I put this one in, and I will plug that one in. Ta-da! And it's probably fine. So I'm gonna be investigating them a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure that was the problem. Okay, so let's see what we've got in here. Yeah, and here we go. How beautiful. And you see, I'm gonna have to blame my wife for this, because when I was doing this, she was with me and she was just talking all the time, and she was forcing me to keep answering her, and obviously this is what you're gonna get if you don't focus. Such a small mistake, and it can, ruin everything. Beautiful, beautiful. There we go. They're not spinning anymore. Let's try. And now we got plus 12 volts. That was the issue with the pumps. Well, it wasn't really the pumps, but it was with my work. So it's all fixed now. So now, as I changed my cable and I fixed my mistake, I've got those pumps in here. Now the pumps were already packed and they were ready to be sent out to the manufacturer, and the manufacturer of these pumps is Reef Factory, which is the Polish manufacturer. Now I spoke with those guys and they couldn't help, and therefore they asked me to pack the pumps and send them back to them, which is great because I didn't even have to go to my original shop I bought them at the first place, which is great. So these are the 4 pumps I've got. Now I've got another one which I used to use for my algae management, and right now I've decided, after those 4 well, allegedly got broken, I've used the 5th one to pump my magnesium, because at the moment I don't really need those pumps as I am using the calcium reactor, so all I need to do at the moment is the magnesium. So now what I need to say, that when I was testing them, and obviously when I couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi or through the Wi-Fi to them, and obviously they kept running, I tried to reset them using the magnet. So normally when you want to reset them, you've got this reset here, you put the magnet against that, and once you put the magnet against that, I believe when they are on, they're going to reset the pump, and so you need to run through the whole process of setting them up. Although it was very unusual that 4 pumps are going down at the same time in the same sort of manner, but nevertheless I couldn't figure out what was wrong. So the way I've actually got to the point, because I've already packed them, they were ready to be sent, was the fact that when I took the 5th pump and I brought them down and I plugged to the same power supply, that pump started spinning exactly the same way as these ones, and that was my first clue. To be honest, the moment I've done this, the moment I've seen that that pump started to spin, I knew there's gonna be something to do with what I've done so far. And obviously, as you've seen in the video, once I've tested the voltage on the power supply, that was the result. So what we've got now, I've got my leads in here, and also you can see my online data. So these are the 4 pumps which are now on my desk, and I'm going to plug them in, and this is the first time I'm going to be plugging them into the power supply, so I can see whether they are still there or whether they managed to get reset. So we've got number 1, got number 2, it's not in particular order, number 3 and number 4. Now for some reason I can't see the other pump even though it's on, so I need to check that one, but yeah, let's see what we've got in here. Okay, so now they all coming back, and as you can see, they are still the same. Okay. Oh, there we go. So we've got them all now. So it appears that if they are running on a low, on a different voltage, the reset button doesn't work, which is great because I don't need to set them up. So remember all, if you're doing even a simplest tasks, just focus, and whatever goes wrong after whatever you've done, firstly you should blame yourself and then double check what exactly you have done so far and try to correct it. Now in this case I was 100% sure that there was a problem with the pumps. It didn't even cross my mind that there was something I've done, and luckily I have this fifth pump, and that's how I figured this out. Now probably if I send those pumps to the manufacturers, they would plug them in to their power supply and there would be nothing wrong with them, and that would be a problem. So this is a short video about one of many mistakes I did and I will be making. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find this video relatively useful, and subscribe if you can. It will help the channel to grow. Thank you and see you in the next one.